こんにちは、皆さん。おはようございます。はい、今日はね、子供の日を勉強します。Hey guys, today we are going to be looking at Kodomo no Hi. Hi, so first things first, I'll be your leader today. Hi, 起立。はい、よろしくお願いします。着席。はい、次。Alright guys, so as you can see from the background, there are all these kind of balloons, all these streamers, and Kodomo no Hi is a celebration. Kodomo no Hi is a celebration. Hi, so Kodomo no Hi, Kodomo no Hi, Kodomo no Hi. Hi, please make sure that, because today is a cultural lesson, so please make sure to to take down, like, this is our topic for today, Kodomo no Hi, and you can write down Kodomo no Hi in Romaji and then the Kodomo no Hi in Hiragana, which is top right, and if you're feeling really fancy, Kodomo no Hi in a mix of kanji and hiragana on the top left. Hai, じゃあ次。Okay, so the first thing I want you to kind of do now is I want you to pause this video and I want you to go and watch The Legend of the Dragon's Gate, which is Koi no Densetsu. So like the legend of Koi. Hey, and that video link will be in the, like in the general area where I post our videos. Hey, じゃあ次。So after reading that, or watching that, sorry, we can see that koi fish, if you really need to go and watch the other video before we carry on, otherwise things will be like, what are you talking about, miss? So as we saw during the video, basically koi go upstream. So they fight their way upstream, and the legend is once they climb to the top of the waterfall that they turn into dragons. So the tattoo and the symbolism of the koi fish tattoo in Japanese culture is that you are kind of, you're determined, you don't give up, and you do your very best to not give up. Basically they're a symbol of determination, yep, and not giving up. But it's really important to make a distinction that your koi needs to be headed upstream. So in these three images, we can see that the koi mostly are headed upstream. If you see a tattoo with koi and they're headed downstream, it actually means that they've given up on, like overcoming that challenge of the waterfall. And that's culturally significant because if you see people with a tattoo of the koi going downstream, it's like visually telling everybody they're weak, but they don't know it, which isn't often cases. That's why if you're thinking about getting a tattoo, especially of kanji and that you make sure that what you're getting is what it actually means. Hey, so that's just a little bit of life stuff for you. Hey, じゃあ次。Alright, here is our kanji for koi. This is our kanji for koi. I wonder if I don't think I can swap them. Okay, so this is our kanji for koi. And if you break it down into two halves, so the left-hand side and the right-hand side, on the left-hand side of this kanji, because this kanji is all one kanji kind of smushed together, we have fish on one side of the kanji and village on the other. So it's like a fish village. So that is what koi are. Right. So please record that kanji in your book. And we'll practice that a little in class, maybe when we get back. Right. So try and do the left side first and then do the right side. Right, sige. Kodomo no hi. Kodomo no hi. So Kodomo no hi is also known as Children's Day. So please write down the following questions in your book. So what day is Kodomo no hi celebrated? What animal is associated with Kodomo no hi and what flower? What is the myth, legend behind Kodomo no hi? What is kashiwa mochi? And define the following terms in Japanese. So koi nobori, ryu, kabuto, and yoroi. Pause if you need to. Alright, sige. Children's Day was formerly known as Boys' Day. And so here is where I'm going to get you to go stop here and go and watch the second video to do with Children's Day. We're a bit late for Children's Day, but that's okay. That's okay. So still within the same week. It's fine. Alright, so please go and watch the next video, which is going to be called Children's Day, and that's going to be in our little comment section, where I post usually. Hey, sige. And that's just going through. Please make sure that you have done those. I'll put the answers up later, maybe, or I will mark them. There's going to be a lot of marking when you guys get back, so please make sure you're taking notes. Right, 次。これは鯉のぼりです。So these streamers are koi nobori. So they're called koi nobori. So literally kites. The blue ones represent kind of tranquility, calmness. They're sometimes used to kind of denote like there's a little boy in the household, because what happens is that during Kodomo no hi, families put up streamers like at the top of their house. Some are just on balconies, but usually you'll see like a row of streamers denoting kind of who's in the house. So if you see that here we've got a black one and like a red one. So the black ones are usually like the dad of the house. Red ones are usually like the mum of the house. Pink ones are, for little girls, and blue ones are for boys. Right. So just coming back to the meaning of the colors, there are also different meanings for the colors. So as I said before, blue, tranquility, peacefulness. Red can sometimes be a very intense kind of love, It can also mean bravery and courage. This kind of would be orange, kind of orange and yellow kind of fish. They're actually so in the olden days, Japanese people, wasn't, like you couldn't print things in gold. Like there was not really a way to do that way back in the day. So what they did is they had like the overlay of orange and yellow to kind of represent a golden color. And so that fish there, like that orange and yellow fish, is actually supposed to be gold, and that represents like money and well-offness. Hey. And our blackfish, so that's to represent strength. Right. じゃあ次、your task today after watching our little, oh no, what does that mean? Oh gosh, just shh. Sorry, that was actually the medical center. Oh no, I'll call the vet back very shortly. Just give me a minute. Sorry, guys. Koi nobody. What happens when I get interrupted? Okay, we'll come back to that if I remember. Hey, ja, koi nobody. So please write that down. So koi nobody. are carp streamers, okay, that are streamed in on Kodomo no Hi. Right? Okay, most important thing, koi nobody are koi carp streamers. Hey, so oh yes, your job today, guys, is using this kind of would-be outline. I would like you to craft a koi nobori. So each side is like one side of the fish, and what will happen is that try and not have, you see how it's got a line down the middle, try not to have that fold because you want your koi streamer to actually be round. So that's more like of a dotted guideline that you should have, and your actual streamer should be in the shape of like the outside shape, like a fish, like a very funny looking fish. And I want you to design a koi nobody. So I want you to design one of our carp streamers for Children's Day and hang it somewhere in your house. Please send a photo of your koi nobody so that everybody can kind of see it. And remember to use colors that you think are appropriate to you. You can have a mix of colors. They don't have to just be those colors. As you can kind of see in our bottom left photo, and if you go back in the video you can see like there's green ones and a whole different colors that you can use. It doesn't necessarily have to be those colors, is that those are the more traditional colors. Right, so please pause here, please use a A4 piece of paper and go for it. はい、じゃあ以上です。Have a great day, guys.